tell you how much I was earning, guys. Alright guys, into today's video I will be sharing my story of how I squandered my money. I'm going to be very honest with you, very open, transparent, because I don't want you to do the same mistakes that I did. And I know a lot of people are so scared of judgment, that oh, you wasted a lot of money, but I just want to help you out, that you don't do the same mistakes that I did. I will even disclose of how much I was earning. I will do the breakdown for you, so you really see that I wasted this money or I squandered it. All right, let's get into this story, guys. I got a job. God really blessed me with a good job. I loved this job and I was earning well. And that time I was staying with my auntie when I received the job. And so as I see that I'm now going to work, I did ask her to move out so that I can just get a sense of responsibility, know how to spend money, know how to take care of, things that have to be taken care of. So yeah, I felt like I'm an adult. I just want to move out. So I did move out. She allowed me to move out. I moved out to a place where I was well taken care of. I wasn't paying for electricity, I wasn't paying for water, I wasn't paying for the rent, I wasn't paying for food. I was literally just taking care of myself, meaning I was just buying cosmetics, makeup. My makeup wasn't like ridiculously expensive or whatever. I'm not a brand person, so I wasn't even buying like big brands. I was hunting for sales. So I got this job, I started working, I started earning money. And my aunt, before I moved out, she did give me an advice and she said, Dama, now that you're working, you know what? I think, and you have a bank account, open a saving pocket where you will put at least 600 rand every month, put it aside. Did I listen? I didn't listen. I was so naive. I was so ignorant. I didn't listen to her or take her advice. I became very ignorant. I don't know, what was I trusting, or did I promise myself? I don't know. But I didn't do what she advised me to do. So I was earning money, and I was just spending it, and at the end of the day I wake up, there's no money. What was I doing with this money, and how much was this money? I was earning 2,000 rand, and with this 2,000 rand I would take out, first thing I would take out 200 rand for tithe. I would always make sure that I take God's money out. I would remain with 1.8. I would buy clothes, because I was in praise and worship. You always have to keep up with a look, have to always look good. But let's say per month I would spend 500 rand on clothes, so I'm remaining with 1.2. I'm really not counting exactly what I was spending, because I was not even tracking my spendings. And cosmetics, let's say 200 rand, so I'm remaining with 1,000. What am I doing this 1,000? What's next? I don't know. What was I doing? Another thing I was doing, I remember, I was buying airtime. Guys, I would be so rich now. So rich if it wasn't for airtime. So because you're having an app on the phone, you just dial and you buy airtime. Buying airtime to buy data, always on YouTube. And every day I would always buy 1 gig. And you feel like it's a small money going out, because today you'll be taking 20 rand for 1 gig. Tomorrow, 20 rand, 1 gig. By the end of the week, 100 rand will be down. You understand? It will be out of your account. And I'm using a network whereby today 1 gig will be 20 rand. That time, it will be 20 rand or 16 rand. Tomorrow is 24. Tomorrow, it's 32. You see, it changes like that. I wouldn't mind. I'll just scrape the money from my account. And I think that's where my money actually went. And I wouldn't really say I achieved much with my money. I worked for 4 years, but still I can't point anything that I did. The Bible says the earning of the godly or the wise enhances their life. Earnings of the godly enhances their life. My earning didn't enhance my life. I was foolish. I didn't do anything. I don't drink. I don't party. I don't like ordering food. I don't know what was I doing with money, you see. So it didn't enhance my life in any way. So that's what happened. I think the only thing that I did with my money was going to makeup school. I did a professional makeup artistry, and I did save up for it. But yeah, I worked for 4 years, so it's not like it's a big deal. You know, it's not like of course it's a big deal because now you can give me money when I want to, can have few clients. But really, that's the only thing I can point to. I wasn't buying myself gadgets or expensive things. I wasn't, guys. I was not, and I'm not a foodie, so I wasn't even like ordering, like I said. I'm not a brand person. I wasn't buying Nikes or Adidas's or whatever brands. Yeah. And as I say, I was working for 4 years. I think towards 4 years now, the organization, the one where I was working at, they started maybe having some challenges, declining finances. So it means our jobs are now at risk, and we ended up not having those jobs because now we were not getting paid well. So we decided it's not gonna work for us, let's just leave. And really, did we resign or the job finished? The job finished, yeah. So there's nothing I can point for these 4 years that I did. Now, this 1,000 rand that I don't know what I did with, I could have at least saved even 500 every month, or 300 or 200 every month, But I was always broke. Really. I don't know how to explain it. I was always broke. Yeah. So I really feel bad for what happened, and I really don't want to repeat the same mistakes that I did. I will never do that because I've learned a lesson. I've learned a very good lesson. Now I'm also sharing this lesson with you. There is no money that is too small for you to save. Even if you're earning 500 rand, because I was once earning 500 rand, I was working at the restaurant earning 500 rand. Of course, it's a small money, especially into today's world. It's really small, But if there's money for airtimes, for sparkles, for magunya, for rations, it means you can save 50 rand, every month. You can save something just to put something aside for yourself to enhance your life, right? Now, the reason why I didn't achieve anything with that money that I was earning is because I didn't have a good planning or good strategy towards my vision or my goals. So it's very important that as you are putting money aside, you also have a vision that is very clear of this month, this is what I want to achieve. So that when the money comes, you already know, or you direct this money that you have or you put aside to that vision. So if you don't have that planned out, you'll always just spend money and you wouldn't know where it went because there was nothing to look forward to. There was nothing that you wanted to achieve. That is the reason why I didn't see what I did with my money. So it's very important as you are putting money aside, do that. I would put money into the bank and not eat it. But because there's nothing that I have written down or put down on my vision board to say this is what I'm going to do, I would just go and take the money out and I would eat the money and I wouldn't feel bad because there's nothing I wanted to do with it, right? So it's very advisable that write your vision down. I will emphasize this in all my videos. Write the vision down. Always revisit your vision board or your vision book if you have. Yes, your book. These books are very affordable. You can get exercises for 5 rand. It doesn't have to be fancy. It doesn't have to be, it doesn't have to be really fancy. Just get any book, write your visions down. This month I want to achieve 1, 2, 3. Looking at your salary, looking at how much you are earning, side hustle, whichever money you're receiving, and say, okay, this month I want to buy this. I want to buy a blender. Next month I want to buy a TV, I want to buy a pod, I want to buy myself a cell phone, I want to buy, whatever that you want to achieve. I want to open a business. It's not only about buying fancy things. Buy a business that will bring you more money, you see. So revisit your vision, and when your money arrives, you will make sure that that money goes straight to your vision or your goal, and you'll never regret of monies that you don't know what they did. So guys, that's my advice that I have for you. The Bible says in Proverbs, let me just look for it so that you do see that even God cares about money. It says, okay, it's Proverbs 21 verse 5. It says, good planning and hard work leads to prosperity, but hasty shortcuts leads to poverty. Good planning and hard work leads to prosperity, but hasty or quick shortcuts leads to poverty. Proverbs 21 verse 5. So plan good, do good planning and work hard, and you will prosper. Whatever that you want to do, you will always achieve. Guys, that's all for today's video. If you can relate to my story, or you've made same mistakes, or you know someone who have made mistakes that I did, kindly comment down there in the comment section below, and like and share the video. Remember to subscribe, guys. We have to grow the family. Make sure that you hit that subscribe button so that our community can grow, and so that I can continue also sharing these helpful tips, financial tips, and all other tips that I'm going to share with you. All right, guys, that's all for today. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching. Bye.